Good day everyone, and happy April Fool's Day. Let's have a laugh with Dr. Stanford and his proposed mobility devices. A thank you to the patrons and the members as always, a quick word from today's sponsor, and we'll get started. The Eternium playing card campaign I mentioned recently now has a groundbreaking new bonus deck up for grabs just for the SCP fans, the SCP playing cards. Now you can support the man's new project and get the SCP playing cards at the same time. He only has a limited inventory though, and the campaign ends on the 5th, so get in there fast before they are gone. You know the cards, they are awesome, they are beautiful, and you can get them now. The Eternium cards are a staggeringly beautiful set of playing cards with their own factions and lore elements. There are 3 different packs to choose from, you've got gilded options too, and you can even get these outstanding collector's coins struck in full metal and copper ore. To get the SCP playing cards and check out the Eternium pack, follow my link below to the Kickstarter page and go and add these incredible decks to your collection now.
Good morning, Dr. Stanford. How are we feeling today?
I've got a bit of a stiff neck.
Oh, cheer up. Steve has the proposals for your mobility device.
This should be good. Seriously, a Segway.
These things are everywhere nowadays. It would be trendy.
I'd be a stick with wheels, Doctor.
How about a folding tray? We could also add a little horn so people get out of your way in the corridors.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Some indicators. Ooh, maybe a couple of side mirrors too.
It didn't work for Dr. Evil and it won't work for me. Next. At first I wasn't that appalled until I saw the grenade launcher above my head.
You just can't trust the youth these days. They're all packing.
You think I'm going to wheel into many thugs inside a Foundation facility?
You do realize we have actual convicted murderers in this very site. In fact, one of them is in the next room.
What?
It's okay, he's restrained and has suffered terrible third-degree burns. I don't think he's going to break out and stab you in the goo in your sleep.
Nevertheless, my eardrums still work. And possibly not for much longer with that thing right above me. Next.
Now before you kick off...
It's a hamster ball. And was that a ball joke?
It's a Zorb ball. And this could be a very efficient way of getting around.
Until I encounter any other surface except grass.
We could fit tracks to it for extra traction.
Does that say they could fit spikes?
Grip and defense, Doctor.
Next.
No need to get so prickly.
Next. Nothing quite says project director like being 2 feet off the floor in a toy car.
If you fancied a bit of fun, you could race the 131 twins around the cafeteria. We could place bets.
I am certain there is a rule that says we aren't allowed to exploit them.
Killjoy.
How would I get into rooms, or see out of observation windows, or even talk eye to eye with people? I would be pretty much on the floor.
Well, we could install something like a cat flap in most common areas for you.
How kind of you. And I'm sure the site director would be more than happy to see a toy car with 2 miniguns strapped to the side just popping into the cafeteria for a bite.
Touché.
Next. This one could work.
You are opposed to having some additional firepower, but are perfectly happy to stick your spine in the throat hole of a decapitated D-class. Really? Really?
Well, when you put it like that.
There might be some technical problems with this one though.
Such as?
Well, it is a living body, and while you could control its motor functions, you can't exactly keep it alive. The body would have to remain on life support forever, or it would just fail and die.
Have you ever played Dead Space, Doctor?
Excuse me?
There is a head monster in it that removes the player's head and then sort of squeezes into the neck and becomes the new head and controls the body. I'm picturing that right now.
Okay.
A bit too high maintenance, I think. Next. Fuck!
The only caveat to this one is that New 7 wants you to work for them.
So, I become NU7's bitch.
Oh, hardly. You'll head up their new mech unit. It's still in development phase, but it's coming along quickly.
I became a doctor to help people, not kill them.
You have got to be kidding me.
Excuse me?
What about all the cross encounters? The 096 test that saw you reduced to a SpongeBob meme? Dozens of people have died because of you.
The D-class were for science, and the others were accidents. This would be deliberate.
Are you actually arguing the semantics of death with me?
We are both doctors, are we not?
Allow me. Next.
Well, it's a pleasant surprise to see no guns or rocket launchers on this one.
You'd also be at eye level with your colleagues.
True, but I look like a transformer.
Oh yeah, Transformers. Kinda does, doesn't it? My son watches those films.
How fascinating, Doctor.
Yeah, the first one was his favorite.
What?
He really liked it where the plane bumps the scorpion-looking one.
I don't care, Doctor. It has no bearing on what is going on right now.
Alright, jeez, calm down. You brought up Transformers?
It's too bulky, too imposing, and not nearly human enough for people to either take me seriously or accept me. Next. This terrifies me, and it is just a blueprint. Imagine what others would think if they saw me coming through the cafeteria doors like this.
Hey, with this baby, you could also come through the windows and vents.
As if my lack of a body was not enough to remove my humanity. It's literally called Spiderbot.
I'm now picturing that crab dude creature from Monsters, Inc.
Let me guess, your daughter watches that.
Yeah, we watched it Sunday afternoon.
We aren't getting anywhere with these proposals.
Well, let's keep looking.
I'm assuming this is the low-budget option.
I agree. It looks like one of those fixed mechanical arms you see in car manufacturing factories.
I wouldn't feel very safe with that thing around my neck.
You are 90% neck, Doctor.
It could crush my spine.
We have a lot of spine to work with here.
Also, it's fixed. I wouldn't be able to leave wherever I was.
We could create a bespoke office for you with everything you could need so you wouldn't need to leave your office.
So, I eat, sleep, shit, work, and chill all in the same room while attached to this arm. That sounds like hell.
You don't eat or shit, Dr. Stanford.
I wonder what happens if I eat.
Shall we conduct an impromptu experiment? I have some chips here.
Salt and vinegar?
You barbarian. Himalayan salt.
Fancy. Okay. Well, at least I can still chew, taste, and produce saliva. Okay, I'm gonna swallow.
Ew. It's just sort of floating in the goo now.
I felt it fall out of my neck. That was weird.
Oh shit! It's dissolving into the goo.
Really?
It's gone.
Fascinating. We'll look more into this later. For now, next. Is this a piss take because I am British?
We have a Doctor Who over here as well as you know.
The novelty of this would wear off very quick.
I disagree. I think you're wrong.
Please put the chips down now. You're getting crumbs on my goo, Doctor, and don't make any Doctor Who jokes. The voice would annoy people too, especially me.
We could change the voice.
Where are they going to find a death ray?
I'm sure the eggheads could streamline a SCP-096.
And the force field?
That is a Steve question.
Somehow I can't see the council signing off on this. Also, no one would see me. They would just see this thing. Novel, but no. Next.
First thoughts, Dr. Stanford?
Jarvis from Men in Black. Again with the grenade launcher.
Would you prefer a basket of kittens, perhaps?
I would prefer to not have explosives near me.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this one myself. I think it would make you look like a villain of some kind. Like, just imagine a head in a cloak just gliding around the site.
But the Dalek and the Spiderbot received a pass. Makes sense.
I'm seeing a little bit of Darth Vader as well with that collar.
Darth Vader didn't have a grenade launcher.
Oh, imagine if he had one though.
The anti-gravity feature clears up the stairs and terrain issues. It's still missing that human feature though. Next. Seriously?
What now?
We went through toy cars, robots, and a fucking Zorb ball. But you saved the most appropriate and easily the best and simplest answer for last.
Hey, Steve is the one who compiled this list. I'm just showing it to you, don't shoot the messenger.
Unbelievable. Yes, this is perfect.
I must say though, speaking as a medical professional, building a synthetic body that at least tries to assimilate you and as many of the normal body functions as it can won't be easy. Does the Foundation even have this kind of technology?
Yes, well, we know people.
Who?
That's classified. Please tell Steve I want to proceed with proposal number 12, and I would like to have a private discussion with him to discuss some of the more sensitive details.
Are you referring to the size of—
It's a synthetic body. I will make it how I want it.
Seriously? Wow. I think I now know why you wanted a human body. Geez, typical man. Alright, I'll let Steve know. I'll go and get you a cup of tea and a long pipe to drink it through. Want to match your hopes and dreams. Don't go anywhere, will ya?
Ha bloody ha. And that concludes this April Fool's video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got a chuckle out of it, and be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Big thanks to Lumi for returning to her role as Dr. Mary Hastings. A massive thanks to the patrons and members for their continued support. Please consider joining them. And thank you to Dude Punchin' a Bear, Sleepy LaBeef, Matthias, Minecraft Gamer, Luna Wilson, Guardian of Energy, Razman, Splendid the Tear God, Number of the Yeast, Wings of a Meme, and Rick Trexon. Big thanks to the council members, Ranger Sidewinder, Luna, Tyson, Dr. Nightwraith, Detect Bane, your local Foundation agent, Kikaran, Hunter Killer, Captain Core, and Kibara. And huge thanks to the administrators, Aaron, Afre Interactive, Ryan Brenner, Techno Ninja, GFHD, Infinitune, Kamana, Viger, and Andre Bashert. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all soon, and take care.